Hey folks, and welcome to a comic book wrap-up. Let's get to the comics. Alright, so this month I actually went back to my single issues, and I decided to finish the bag of single issues I have. You can actually see it, it's here. This one. Oops, sorry. And yeah, I thinned it down quite well, and I'll show you which ones I've read. I'm not gonna buy any new ones until I don't finish all the ones in there. Alright, so I read Young X-Men. This is issue 7 by Marvel. And also, let me see if I can... Yeah, I'll show them together already. And issue 5, issue 5. Now this was a pretty good story. I did like the art here better than I liked it here. And overall it was pretty interesting. I got to see some interesting characters I like to know more about. I might actually try to look for this later on, for a volume, I mean. Because I think Andrew told me it doesn't have, it has like 12 issues and that's it, so I might look that up. Oh, cool covers. Alright. Next we have, oops, one moment. Okay, next I read these two. This is Angel After the Fall by IDW. This is issue 3 and issue 11. I also got these from my comic packs way back, months ago probably. Now this was, I did like it. It's quite an interesting story. I'm not too digging the art, and here the art was worse than in here. But the story itself is quite interesting. I know a bit about the Buffy universe, if you will. So I think I'll also pursue getting a trade paperback of this, because I do want to know the full story. It was quite intriguing. I do hope the art improves in different issues. Or I don't know. It looks like it's a different artist each issue. At least based on these two. But yeah, anyway, it was enjoyable. I gotta say, these are very thick. Oops. These are very thick pages. That was actually fun with that. Not having to be that cautious. But I do have to say, I wish comics, like the old days, had numbers on the pages. That would have made my life a whole lot easier. Alright. Angel. We got a dragon in here. I mean, that is really cool. Alright. Next, I read Ravage 2099 by Marvel Comics. Now, this is issue 19. I think it's issue 19. Now this was really cool, and I got to learn more about Ravage. Now I have issue 23. I read it months back. But yeah, I'm digging this character. I will look for a trade paperback of him as well. So it's quite interesting how it, from issue 19, how it went from 23. And now I do know where he got his education as a lawyer. So that makes sense now. This is truly seems like a very fascinating character. Good read. I like the art. Alright, next we have Justice Machine. This is part 4 of 4. Now, I did read 2 other Justice Machine comics. I think they were from different series. I still have my first Justice Machine comic. I want to go see if it's the same one as this. I mean, if they're from the same series. Sorry, and this is by Comico, the comic company. So yeah, I do need to go see if it's the same one. So this was pretty good. No, not a bad read. I still don't get how they just left him behind. And all was like, hey man, listen. We can't drag you with us. We'll be back for you. Stay strong. Nah, just leave him there among the bad guys. Maybe someone will kill him. Weird parts. But again, not bad, pretty enjoyable. Okay, next I read The Justice. This is issue 26 by Marvel New Universe. This is also pretty interesting. Justice, or I forgot his first name. Oh, it actually, Ravage's name is Paul Philippe. That was an interesting discovery. Oh, and Ravage is actually his surname, which is even more interesting. Right, sorry, back to this one. This one's pretty interesting. It looks like it's kind of where people got their powers from some phenomenon, and now he's making sure that they're using their powers, the right way, not being villains. It's kind of like the storyline from the Static Shock cartoon where, well, there they called them Bang Babies. But yeah, this was quite good. Justice actually reminds me of a combination of the Punisher and what else do I think? I don't know, he's kind of like the Punisher, or maybe Agent Fury. Kind of a combination. All right. Okay, yeah, this one. Next, I read the Joe Corbett School Presents Folio. First Folio. As I said, this was not what I expected. I thought this was like a medieval story with, these two and all that, but nah. It's actually many stories from Joe Corbett students. It was kind of interesting. Some of them were only like a couple of pages, and that's it. But the last one was my favorite. Out of all these, let me see if I can find it. That's the first one. One moment. Let me see if I can really quick. No. Okay. No. As you can see, it has. There it is. With this agent lady. What was it called again? This was pretty cool. It's like a James Bond type thing. Quite good. Here it is. Criminal Operations. Yeah, this one was my favorite. Good story. Check out this guy. It's like a Red Cthulhu. So yeah, it was pretty good, but definitely not what I expected. Alright. Next we have Power Pack. Also not what I thought it was. But still quite good. So these are apparently all siblings, a team of siblings. So that was that was interesting. I thought they were just kids that were together, and I don't know. Kind of like the Animorphs, they got powers and now they're using them, kind of thing. So I like these. They were quite cute, quite enjoyable. Though the covers in both of them totally lie. Like, this doesn't happen. Neither does, this kind of happens, but not really. But overall, they were enjoyable. This one had some funny villains in it, though. But yeah, enjoyable. Oh, in this issue, you meet a new mutant. Oh yeah, this girl. Yeah, I like these. If I find more, I will read more. Don't even look for a volume. Alright, and now last but by no means least, at least with the single issues, is X-Men. Man. By Marvel Comics. Oh, sorry. I forgot to say, the Joe Corbett School was from PC. Yeah, it was from Pacific Comics, sorry. And Power Pack is by Marvel. And yeah, Justice is also by Marvel. Alright, so this is a continuation to the other issue I read. It's about Cable, but the other Cable, the one who didn't get the technovirus, and Das could achieve his full potential with his powers. They're like jeans. So I like it. There's a really cool this demon dude. Some crazy shit going on in there. I definitely might look for this one day to finish it. Very good. Alright. And now I finally finished the Amulet series. At least until the last book comes out. I finished reading, this is number 7, this is number 8. And oh boy, it was amazing. Bloody hell, what an ending to this one. But damn, it left so many more questions. Which I'm just dying to see how they're gonna wrap it all up, you know? In the last book. How do you wrap that? Will that book be thicker than all of them? I'm just dying to know how this ends. Hell, I think he's gonna have to start a series after that just to explain more things. But it was great. It was really great. I do look forward to that last one. I'm actually trying to keep tabs on it to see when it comes out. I think I might actually get it in English. Just not to wait for... Well, I didn't need a translation, but it was easier to just buy the translated ones. Especially since they were on the sales. But yeah, great. Absolutely fucking great. Alright. Love this cover. Beautiful. Alright, and now what I'm planning to read next real quick. Let me just pull that out. I didn't plan this very well. Okay. Alright, and next today I'm planning to start Silver Scorpion. Okay, let me just, oops. Already got a bookmark in there. Look forward to it. I like the cover. Yeah, so I'll be reading Silver Scorpion, and I'll try to finish the rest of my single issues and some other stuff in between. Alright, folks, so that is it. Till next time. Bye.